have no idea who won the first one, so we will not be doing the predictions here. And this is the second game of semi-finals of upper bracket of the tournament. This is Alpha versus dEuGoSS, playing on Hecate, once again Hecate, and on the left and bottom corner we have the Alpha playing pink color Protoss, and on the right upper corner we have the orange color Protoss player dEuGoSS. I don't know what was the result of the first game, unfortunately. I will probably ask that to Turtle Turn. Maybe he's here, maybe he can tell already, maybe somebody knows. I don't know, unfortunately. I believe it might have been Alpha though. I would give it to him because he's sneaky mother trucker here, yeah. But well, that's, if he was allowed to do this, then sure, go on. That's how it is. So they both start. No, there is some difference here. dEuGoSS goes for the second target faster than this. No, they're actually doing the same thing pretty much. Yeah, the difference was in timing of gas and second gateway. Yeah, Alpha goes for Cybercore, so does the Goose. dEuGoSS. Can I call him dEuGoSS or dEuGoSS? That's the question. I don't know what was the first game outcome, unfortunately. This is the second game, so this could be match point for any of this, since this is best of 3. There is nothing much happening, that's why I have nothing to tell about the game. Both players are doing pretty much the same thing and scouting the opponents. So we are waiting for that. Yep, Alpha goes for 2 Stalkers, Chrono Boost one of them, and goes for Wargate, while dEuGoSS goes for 2 Adepts and Chrono Boost them both and going for Wargate. Also goes for Pylon and Bottom Ground. So technically I already give it to Alpha because I have seen too many PvPs where the Stalkers are the play of the game. And Alpha goes for Robobay, which means that he will try to get Immortals out. And he passes amongst the Adepts, and Alpha walls off his main fully. There is a probe though, which he will lose. And there are 2 Stalkers here. But there is shield battery here and shield battery here. There is a Stargate in behind of this. Adepts were recalled, but Stalkers, got some of them, and Stalkers got pretty much the pylon. Battery was cancelled. There is another battery being built. There is a Void Ray being chrono boosted right now, and Warpgate research is finishing for Mr. Alpha. He's going for Warpgate. So, and a gateway, I believe this might mean like 4-gate Blink Stalker. Will that be the place where this ends in? I have no idea. We'll see. There is the Void Ray is out. 2 Stalkers, Sentry, Stalker, and that goes against 6 Stalkers and 1 Warpgate. Alpha did shoot his pylon there, but in the end he left it alive. And now he returns back to still finish the job. dEuGoSS meanwhile is going for natural expansion. Prepared some army there, and 1 Adept goes for scouting what's actually going on in the opposite side. Alpha goes for his natural. And there is the highlight console, so an observer. I believe that means that yeah, and dEuGoSS is getting inside, seeing what's being researched. I don't know if he saw what's Yeah, I don't think he paid attention, or maybe he did pay attention what came out of that. And there is blink, so yeah, that's pretty much that's free gate blink from Mr. Alpha here, and it's 2 gate with the Stargate from dEuGoSS. He's going for another Stargate, so he has 2 Void Rays. I believe that's a 4 adepts being warped in and put in the warp prison. There is the 4th gateway being placed at the natural as a wall off, and there are warp gate full of adepts going on. Alright. So there's nothing much happening. Alpha is going for double forge with the blinks. There's Twilight Council finishing for the dEuGoSS, and he's going for charge and another gateway. Drone wise, dEuGoSS is 3 probes, 3 probes more than the Alpha here. They're both macroing up. dEuGoSS goes for the +1 air attacks, and I believe this is +1 and armor upgrades for Alpha going on. He warps into sentries and sends the probe for 3rd. So this has turned itself into standstill. There are 2 more Void Rays coming up from dEuGoSS with the chargelets beneath, but there is no zealots here, and dEuGoSS is scouting with a phoenix. There is observer of Alpha here, and observer checking out if there is 3rd, while Alpha is sending 3rd up. So Alpha has made, I believe, 3 observers or something like that, which is quite a bit. And Immortal is coming up, also going for charge upgrades, because why not? There are 2 more gateways, so game has ended in standstill, but dEuGoSS will be behind because there is a 3rd base coming from Alpha. He's going for more gateways, more pylons, more economy. Has +1/+1 coming up. And he's going for a bit more Void Rays, I believe, no? Yeah, that's Warp Gate coming out, and 2 more Void Rays. It will be 6 Void Rays. Is that the plan, to move out with that and some chargelets beneath? He's moving out. Army difference is in favor of dEuGoSS, but upgrade wise he's not really in front because Alpha did go for +1/+1 upgrade. dEuGoSS is actually falling back. There are the adept drop from the warp prison. 3 probes gone down, 4 probes gone down, 5 probes, 6 probes, and it's cleared up. Meanwhile, Alpha is going for +2/+2. He has the 3rd base starting to probe up, not drone, probe up, and he is in front economically, and he is trying to warp in more army. He blinked for the warp gate, successfully blinked it. There comes the fight. Force fields are splitting up the army of Alpha, and here comes the cavalry of 6 Void Rays. I guess he tried to focus the Immortal first, so that stops killing his troops under it. And that was it. The exchange, unfortunately or fortunately, gone in favor of Alpha, and he's going for +2/+2. Meanwhile, dEuGoSS is going for 2 more Void Rays, but has no 3rd expansion going on. The darkness that came upon me is because the light ran out of battery, So I will be talking from the dark. Haha, you can see my face from the reflections of the screen. We will change that up after the game is over. So, hello from the other side. The darkness is within us. There is charge lot run by, which I believe already has finished 3 probes. I don't know how and when, but it did. dEuGoSS is chasing that after, and Alpha meanwhile is going for the 4th base already. He's going for +3/+3, that's +3 attacks, +3 armor. Some sentries in, more stalkers, immortal, and there are more void rays coming from dEuGoSS. Technically there should be more stalkers to clear off that amount of void rays. But if the trade goes in favor of Alpha, then might not be happy ending for Dio, because he's in like behind economically. Like the probe count is twice the difference. Void rays are enabling their extra ray thingy. I don't know the name of that, sorry. Overcharged battery was called in, stalkers are warped, but the void rays are strong. Yeah, that many void rays are hard to beat with not enough stalker army. Therefore the dEuGoSS has twice as big army supply, and he's tearing up the 3rd base of Alpha right now. And he will kill the Nexus too. So what's the difference? Nothing much. There are 2 Archons, charge lots, and I believe 6 or 8 void rays here. The trade ended up better for dEuGoSS. He has lost less resources than actually Alpha. Alpha has 2 immortals behind the wall, but he needs more stalkers to snipe down the overcharged battery enabled. Immortals focusing down the charge lots, and stalkers blinking on there for the void rays. Unfortunately, stalkers not enough, and dEuGoSS wins the game.